Tomorrow's child, gathering gifts from our past. Tomorrow's child, shaping a world that will last. Holding the spark as we embark on a great journey together. We're learning to reach for hope and desire, building a world to inspire. Tomorrow's child, charting a brand new way. For the future world is born today. Tomorrow's child, lighting the path as we're going. Tomorrow's child, seeing that knowledge keeps growing. Searching through time, longing to find answers to guide us and dreams to unite us. Reaching for hope and desire, building a world to inspire. Tomorrow's child, charting a brand new way. For the future world is born today.
Welcome aboard Spaceship Earth. This slow-moving journey will take you from the dawn of recorded history to the promise of tomorrow.
Spaceship Earth is a slow-moving trip through time that shows the importance of communication in our lives. During the journey, your time machine vehicle will slowly rotate backwards and may stop momentarily. Please remain seated at all times and enjoy your trip aboard Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is a slow-moving trip through time that shows the importance of communication in our lives. During the journey in the time machine.
Like a grand and miraculous spaceship, our planet has sailed through the universe of time. and for a brief moment, we have been among its many passengers. From the very beginning, we have always sought to reach out to one another, to bridge the gaps between us, to communicate. Across a lonely, hostile planet, our early ancestors spread out in search of food and shelter. With the development of language came a vital key to our survival. For the first time, we could share and learn from one another. We bonded together in small tribes and prospered. No longer isolated. No longer alone. Ages later, the Egyptians invented the first written communications, a complex language of hieroglyphic pictures and symbols. With the creation of papyrus scrolls came the world's first piece of paper. Now, without ever leaving their palaces, pharaohs could deliver proclamations and decrees to subjects across the land. Phoenician merchants established the earliest commercial highways, trading goods and information at distant ports of call. To aid in record keeping, they created the first common alphabet and shared this new tool across the Mediterranean. In ancient Greece, the spoken word was elevated to a fine art. Philosophers debated with one another in plazas, and storytellers found a new forum for personal expression. The theater was born. The mighty Roman Empire bridged 3 continents with a vast system of roads, the fastest information highways the world had ever known. East, west, north and south, all roads led to Rome. But these same roads were turned against Rome by invaders, whose destruction left ages of knowledge and wisdom in the ashes that would become the Dark Ages. But all was not lost, for far across the land, from Cairo to Cordoba, Jewish teachers and Islamic scholars continued the quest for knowledge. In libraries of wisdom, they debated ideas and shared new discoveries with all who would listen. In Western abbeys, monks toiled endlessly in lonely isolation, copying ancient books of wisdom and revelations for future generations. Finally, from the depths of the Dark Ages, came the Age of Enlightenment, the Renaissance. And with this era came a powerful new invention, the movable type printing press. Scientists, explorers and scholars spread their discoveries in books and essays. Poets, musicians and artists, fueled by the passion of the age, created timeless works of beauty and majesty. On this wave of inspiration, we sailed into a bold new era of communication. bringing an explosion of tools and technologies which would bridge people around the world as never before. And as our appetite for information and knowledge grew, the world began to shrink.
First, telephone service began Western states today.
Oh, no, McGee, please, not on Sunday. Don't do Get out of the way. No, the folks that think it's terrible. It's the one of the ones that does.
Friends, listen. Now, a big 18-ounce can of G8 will take only